If I fell, I have to give away my new hotspot. I am going to find Yuki to un-
No, a girl, the female gender, no, no, huzzes, por favor, no, I'm scared of girls, a women's touch, no, I'm terrified, no.
Why is school 5 days a week? Like, bro, I don't want to be in torture for 5 whole days. When it's summer break, it's like 1 day and it's finished. Nobody wants to be working their butt out writing and learn things I already know.
Bro, if I was in a Mr. Beast challenge, it would literally be so over. Like, sign me up, I'm never leaving. He'd be like, for every day you stay on this boat, I will give you $10,000. Bro, I'm staying there until they literally have to roll me out in a wheelchair because I'm too old to function. And people instantly fold like, I miss my family. Family? Bro, the thought of my family got erased as soon as I heard $10,000. Matter of fact, who even is my dad? Who is my mom? Never heard of them before. Yeah, you might love your family, but not $10,000 a day love. I'm completely bankrupting him. I'm taking every single dollar he has. Like Mr. Beast could say, I will give you $1 million to live in this empty white room for 5 years with nothing but Wi-Fi. And I'd be like, okay, what's the catch? Bro, my attachment to the outside world would be deleted on the spot. Some people have family. I have financial goals. We are not the same. Subscribe for a kiss.
Am I perfect? No. But am I trying to be a better person? No. ILY.
Does that mean I'm
leaving you.
Well, you'll never find someone like me!
That's the point. If you're homeless, just buy a house.
What you doing today?
Absolutely nothing.
But you did that yesterday.
I wasn't finished.
What are you doing in my house? What are you doing in my house?
I want waffle fries.
Don't you just love those teachers who, when you need to go to the bathroom during class, they're always like, no, why didn't you go at lunch? Why didn't you go at recess? Well, maybe, Miss Smither Jones, because I can't dictate my bladder. Maybe, because I didn't need to go then. Or they would say something like, okay, you need to wait until Vanessa and Veronica comes back. I need to go now!
Why is it that people in horror movies lose 100% of their brain cells the second anything spooky happens? Like, no,
Why are you tripping over air? You're running on flat ground and suddenly your ankle said, nah, we done. Every horror movie character got a PhD in falling at the worst possible time. And it's always after they say some dumb shit like, I think we lost him.
boom, face plants into a tree root that didn't even exist 5 seconds ago. And why do they never lock the door? You just ran from a 7-foot demon in a trench coat, and your idea of safety is a cabin with no locks, no Wi-Fi, and 100% chance of death. Also, stop splitting up. Why do y'all always say, let's cover more ground? What are you, the FBI? Numbers stick together like rent is due. And let's not forget the classic, who's there? Ma'am, if something is breathing heavy in the dark and dragging chains behind it, maybe don't invite it into conversation like it's your Uber driver. At this point, horror movie characters deserve what's coming. Natural selection is working overtime, and I'm just here for the sound effects.
Bro, school got me. Waking up at 6 a.m. just to stare at a wall and pretend to care about triangles. Like, why am I learning about mitochondria when I can't even find my AirPods? Teachers be like, you'll need this in real life, ma'am. When in my life am I gonna calculate the velocity of a flying watermelon? The cafeteria food looks like it fought in 3 wars. The Wi-Fi slower than my will to live. And group projects. Nah, that's just unpaid babysitting.
Fuck are you? Who you is? Who you be? Huh? I don't even know your ass. Who the fuck are you?
So y'all just casually gonna tell me that the haunted-ass doll Annabelle went
Missing and expect me to sleep at night? Bitch.
what? Y'all lost a whole demon in a doll and thought the world didn't need an emergency alert? Like, bro, she wasn't even locked up with a seatbelt and holy water? They had her in a glass box like she was in timeout, acting like she ain't a possessed artifact.
And now she's out here roaming free? Probably on a
Spirit Airlines flight to my house as we speak. I'm not opening any doors for a month. Imagine you in your room and you hear a little giggle, then you look over to see
fucking Annabelle sitting on your desk like, hey, bestie.
Hell no. Burn the house down. We're done. The Vatican needs to call a team. Netflix needs to chill. And whoever was supposed to be watching her?
Fired. If I go missing, just know it was that dusty.
There is always that one girl who thinks everyone loves her and thinks everyone is her friend. But honestly, just find her the most annoying thing ever. And when someone doesn't like her, she cries. Also, the same girl, to say that she did so bad in a test, she's internally crying. She tells you she got 98%. And then she asks you what you got. You tell her you got 78%. And then she says, oh my god, that's so good. Like, no. You literally just said that you got such a bad score. I got so much lower than you. And you told me mine is good. Make that make sense.
Okay, listen, Roblox used to be fun. You'd hop on, play some obby with your friends, laugh at the blocky physics, and that was it. Every time I join a game, it's like, buy this Game Pass. Limited UGC item. Here's a 3-hour loading screen for 10 FPS. What happened? Half the games are just reskins of the same simulator, begging you to click until your fingers fall off. And don't even get me. Started on the avatars, and we went from blocky charm to corporate mannequins with oh, and moderation. Somehow they'll ban you for saying hi, wrong, but ignore full scam games running on the front page. Roblox used to feel like creativity. Now it feels like capitalism with a smiley. I miss when building a game was about fun, not who could make the best cash grab. Roblox, fix yourself before you turn into the Metaverse 2.0.
I'm so tired of how everything now requires 5 extra steps for absolutely no reason. Want to watch a show? Cool. Log in, verify your email, accept cookies, decline cookies, confirm you decline cookies. Watch a 30-second ad about the same show you're trying to watch. Then get hit with another ad because apparently your time has no value. And don't get me started on updates. Why does every app need an update every 3 days? What changed? Did the calculator app discover a new number? No, now the buttons are slightly rounder and somehow it runs worse. People say just be patient. But patience is hard when you're constantly being nickel and dimed for attention, money, and sanity. Everything is a subscription. Heated seats? Subscription. Music? Subscription. Cloud storage for photos you didn't even want backed up? Subscription. At this point, I'm surprised breathing doesn't come with a free trial. And the worst part? We all just accept it. We sigh. We tap agree, and we move on because fighting it feels harder than surrender. That's not convenience. That's exhaustion wearing a friendly UI. I don't want innovation if it just means more pop-ups. More passwords and less control. I want things to work, not to ask me how I feel about my experience while actively ruining it. Why is summer break already ending? Like, can it slow
down?
Bro, I swear just moments ago I escaped from this prison.
And you're telling me I'm going back
in a month?
Please no. All I've been doing for the past 2 months is waking up at 2 p.m., scrolling YouTube or TikTok for 8 hours straight, playing games and sometimes meeting up with my friends. My brain has
turned into complete mush
from doing absolutely
nothing all day.
At this point, if you ask me what 2 plus 2 is,
my brain will
overheat and explode.
Also, don't get me started on the back-to-school ads. Somebody needs to make advertising
school supplies a
federal offense.
Nothing has ever ruined my mood faster than seeing those ads plastered everywhere. And I'm not even talking about having to wake up early. You're telling me I have to rewind my
sleep schedule by
7 hours.
I'm already having trouble waking up now, bro. What kind of torture is this? Please, I just want to spend
my last month away from hell
in peace.
Sub for a kiss from
I'm super bored, so you know what? I'm adopting every single one of my followers. You are my children now. You can call me mom, mother. Do not call me mommy, please. What do you guys want for dinner?
Guys, exit of Google. Go.
Bro, what have they done to World Cup music in 2026? Like I press play expecting chills, and I get a YouTube intro beat. This is the World Cup, the biggest tournament on the planet, and this is the soundtrack? I'm supposed to feel like I'm about to score a 90th minute winner, not start a vlog. I'ma let you listen to 2022 for a sec. See that? That had vibes. That made you want to move. And here's 2026. Bro, is this a World Cup song or background music in a mall? Where's the passion? Where's the energy? Where are the goosebumps? World Cup music is meant to hit you instantly, like you hear it once and you're screaming it for the next 4 years. Be honest, are you playing this before a match? Are you shouting the lyrics when your team scores? Exactly. This feels like background music in a shopping center. I've heard more hype in FIFA menu music than this. FIFA? How do you mess up something this important? You've got the whole world watching, and this is what you drop? At this point, just let the fans pick the song. Sub for a cookie.
Can someone please explain the hype around Labubu? Like, why are people dropping over $50 on a keychain that looks like
Annabelle's weird little cousin.
I'm not even joking. These things aren't cute. They look like they'd crawl off your shelf at 3 a.m. whispering your name. People are out here really treating them like collectibles, and I'm just trying not to get cursed. But the most scariest part is their price tag.
I saw one and nearly had a jump scare.
For those prices, you'd think it came with a soul, or at least a rent payment or something. Like, there's people really out here spending their entire life savings on these tiny haunted gremlins. Subscribe and like.
Wait, stop scrolling. I just have some words to say. There's 500 million accounts on YouTube, and you'll probably never see my account again, but I'm not going to ask you to like, and I'm not going to ask you to comment or subscribe, but thanks for watching.